is a very magical, fabulous day to be V. V as in me. Me as in me is about to go get a full body 1.5 hour massage. Thank you to a dear friend of mine for spoiling me early for my birthday because he knows how stressed out I have been. Why have I been stressed? Because I am moving to Melbourne next year. Long story short, I got accepted into uni, so we're going to be studying fashion design. And I'm also going to be working in the new Mecca store opening in Melbourne as a skin specialist, so I'm getting relocated for that. And the stressful part is that I'm trying to find a place to live in Melbourne while I'm still in Brisbane, and it's just been very, very difficult. Thankfully this morning, a really wonderful place wants me, and everything just couldn't align better. Not to mention this fabulous free bubble tea I got from Gongcha because I'm a loyal, trustworthy customer. We are baking our own birthday cake this year, which I'm very excited for. I have done it in the past, and I believe I've done very well in the past. Usually they've been themed, and this year is no exception. Even though I'm not hosting a party or doing anything huge in particular, I still wanted a theme. It was meant to be something niche. I decided I would have a Twilight themed birthday. I ended up watching Coraline in 3D. They came out with like a new remastered version for the 15th year anniversary, and I remembered how much I love this animation, and I decided this year will be my Coraline themed birthday. I think the main thing that's themed for my birthday are my toes. It sounds weird, but Lena did my toenails. You can't see because you're very far away, and I don't want you to see. You have to pay for that privilege. And I thought while I make portion 1 of my cake, today we're just making the frosting, I thought I'd yap because I haven't filmed a video in a very long time, and a lot has happened. As I'm sure you're aware at this point, I am moving to Melbourne, which I am finally able to be excited about again. I think when I first got the news that uni and work and everything aligned, I was ecstatic. And then when it came down to me having to find a place, I lost it. It's been tough. And finally, somebody wants me to come live with them. Very excited, and I feel like the pressure's off my shoulders. During this time, I've realized what stresses me out, and that something that stresses me out is not being in control, which I'm sure is a very common thing across most people. Not being able to let go and let things play out the way that they're meant to play out after you've done all that you can do. So finally, I can start, in my opinion, all of the exciting things about moving, packing, labeling. I'm very, very excited for this part, and it's not a stressful experience for me. I'm somebody who likes to use the phrase, everything happens for a reason, but I do think these last few weeks, all the little things that were happening in my life just built up to a point where I couldn't cope. And I think I started looking for different types of external validation, which I don't like the way that sounds, but I think it's true in the case that I've been interacting with more positive, hopeful content, quotes that are reminding me that things will work out. I feel like I needed a little bit extra from elsewhere but myself. And I have this app called CoStar, which is an astrology app. Usually it's just fun and games. I don't really go past the homepage, but I screenshotted a few sentences that felt a little too close to home. Just make sure you're not doing that thing where you stunt your own growth and then tell yourself that discomfort is the end of the world. Figuring out how to be true to yourself is the most terrifying and thrilling thing you can do. And reading things like this have brought me down to earth a little bit. Sontag once wrote, Time does not give one much leeway. It thrusts us forward from behind, blows us through the narrow funnel of the present into the future. But space is broad, teeming with possibilities, positions, intersections, passages, detours, U-turns, dead ends, one-way streets. You may not be able to see exactly where you're headed. In moments like these, you are forced to let go of control. Reading that a few days ago just made my discomfort a little bit more easy to navigate. Apart from living in a beautiful place, doing beautiful things, I'm really looking forward to challenging myself again. And I'm very happy that I'm excited, and I can be excited again about it, because I feel like everything is aligning in a very beautiful way. I received a birthday week message from this same app, CoStar, and they said, 21 is the year you ignore the haters and give up on the myth of reputation. This year, your task is to cause some good trouble. Demand the room's attention. You don't have to play nice. Respect yourself when you follow through. Flip some tables if you have to. Celebrate your wins. You get to decide how you want to be remembered. Nothing worthwhile is ever easy. As you begin the next year, remind yourself that you've never been afraid of hard work. So why start now? And I read this and I'm just so excited. I'm filming this on photo booth because I have no storage on my phone. I've been doing a lot of content and work for Kattu, so my phone is packed with videos and photos, and I kind of like this old school grainy vibe. I think it is going to be a really nice send-off from these first 2 decades of my life. It's almost like grainy pixelated into clear. I've got 20 minutes before I'm getting picked up for tonight's dance event, so I need to finish this, put it in the fridge to chill overnight. Hopefully this works. I have never made a vanilla ganache before. I feel like I've only done buttercream frostings, but I think in the essence of new beginnings and new things, a birthday cake, which I've never tried or had before, sounds wonderful. I don't think I've mentioned it yet, but we are making a pistachio cake. Has absolutely nothing to do with the Coraline theme. For Twilight, I was gonna print out a photo of Edward and put it on my cake with the title, "How long have you been 21?" because I thought that was funny. In this case, it's not the inside that counts, it's the outside. The outside is gonna have that Coraline flair to it, and the inside is just gonna be what I want it to be, which is pistachios and vanilla. Looks like creamy chocolate cottage cheese. It's good though. The question is it meant to look like this? I don't think so. Someone help me. Is it meant to look like this? This as in, there's a big blob of melted gunk in a bunch of liquid. I don't think it's meant to be this separated. This looks really weird. My friend's coming in 10 minutes. I don't know if I have time for ChatGPT cookie. They told me to let this frosting like chill in the fridge before whipping it. Yeah. So I don't know. It looks a little like doo-doo. Like white pigeon doo-doo.
Yeah, that's kind of exciting. I'm a pigeon.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not as housewifey as I think I am.
I got home at 1 last night. I went to bed around 2. Now it is 9 and I and I'm very tired, and everything hurts. So we're gonna make a coffee, and we're gonna make the rest of this cake. Let us hope for the best.
One cake down, one baking, coffee, maybe like 10 sips in the last 2 hours that I've been here. So that's great.
Lena just did my nails. Very pearly and pretty. I'm going to dinner. Looking like a whole meal. I'm feeling myself and I'm entering this new year right. It's officially my 21st birthday. We did not decorate my cake tonight, but we will do it tomorrow. Lena's decorated the apartment. And since it's my birthday, it's 12:05, I'm gonna have a sneak peek. Scared, you know? What the oh my god, where did you find the oh my goodness! I don't want to cry anymore. I've been crying for the last 2 weeks. Thank you to everyone who was a part of my day. It's only been an hour since my eyes opened, but I already feel spoiled and loved and very appreciated. And I'm so happy to know that I have so many people in my life who wish the best for me. Thank you, everyone. Let's go. Have a wonderful day.
Wow.
and I'm leaving on the 9th. I am officially at my last volunteer shift at MARTA. I have to give these back at the end of the day. My favorite patient hasn't been here for the last 2 months, so I haven't been able to tell him that Melvin actually worked out, and I think about him every shift that I come in, and he was here on my last shift, and I'm just so happy to have seen him and like said goodbye. It's like fighting back tears saying bye. I'm just gonna miss him. I'm literally crying on the toilet. I can't let these patients see me. I'm volunteering cancer care. This has to be a positive environment. We're going to the beach with my friends. It's 6 in the morning. I'm awake and ready to be picked up.
Hehehehe